I should probably have an intro. Subscribe, bitch. Alright. So,
I've come to gamble, quit my job and decided to follow my gut, and here's exactly where it landed me. I'm not here to provide any sap story or even explain or justify my wild actions through a screen.
So,
what's my current mindset? I'm like a goddamn butterfly. Yes, a damn bug just purely moving off instinct, letting the winds tickle my balls and following my heart. Some would say courageous, others would call me an idiot. Doesn't really matter what you think about me. I'm the person controlling this body. Clock it. Back to mindset. I want to make money, and I'm sure everybody watching this video also wants to make money. So like any person who wants something, we always try to rationalize what's the best and most effective way to have it. For somebody, it's a job. For the next person, it's shaking that ass on the pole.
for me, it could
Literally be anything I place my attention on. Oh, this guy has such an ego. Of course I have an ego. Doesn't matter. I'm going to provide you with my first raw experience into looking at this goddamn market.
You're low-key watching me lose my virginity, you pervert.
As for how much knowledge I do have about whatever the fuck I'm currently looking at, this is it right here. This is called a candle, apparently, and it's a measurement that represents a time frame on a chart that you can just adjust to whatever your monkey brain desires. I know that the wild west happens between 9:30 and 4, and even though you can trade outside of those hours, you ain't really trying to get this shit by tomorrow unless you in that paint for real. And one thing I know is that I don't know anything, and will really not know anything. All of this is simply implicit learning. And for those who are unfamiliar with those words, to give a kind of right analogy here, it's just like walking. You know for a fact that your baby ass learned how to walk at some point. Shit wasn't taught to you, but all you did was watch and copy it, created a formula, and your subconscious mind built a habit so strong that you don't even have to tell your funky ass feet to step in front of each other while maintaining balance. You just walk whenever you feel like it. Now, to a normal mind, why the fuck would you use this type of learning with money? It literally makes no sense. From what I've gauged truly from trading, that there is no secure method that works 100% of the time. From what I've also seen is that there are too many factors of rationalization that the human mind tries to place on an irrationally fractal ass market. So as for my why not? This is an amazing place for me to segue into my current game plan for me to gain my so-called edge on this market. But before I even get into that, an edge is basically my implicit knowledge. Instead of me just fully jumping directly into the deep end of the fucking pool with my actual money, I'm just gonna use a demo account.
Hey,
You can't learn the real pain and suffering of being a trader using only prop money. Yes, you can, you dweeb. Listen for a second to hear my reasoning. Think about what you're asking me to do. You want me to jump headfirst into something I'm unfamiliar with? My guy, I don't even know how the goddamn website works. I'd rather just hop on Rainbet. I'm not going to focus on some gay ass data analysis other than my own anecdotal implicit learning, because if you niggas truly had the perfect method, y'all would all actually be trillionaires. But you're not. What I'm going to be focusing on with this demo account is first figuring out what time frames work with me. Every day I'm going to be writing and showing you guys every note that I take down from the first week. And also with this demo account, I'm going to be focused on trying to lose money. This is how I will build my edge to become the edgiest. Wait a minute. How are you going to build an edge on making money if you're actively trying to lose money on a demo account? Yes, I'm trying to make money, of course, but I know damn well it takes a certain mindset to do so, especially in this trading world. Let me set out an example. Let's use two imaginary notes on separate days in which I'm trying to lose money on both. On one of the days, I use a method, right, and I lose money. And on the next note, I use the same method and I also make money. They both have the same intention, but for some reason, different results. So what's my resulting mindset? That my intent nor my method I learned off Instagram Reels could affect or predict how the market moves, and That is the mindset I want to have solidified before I even throw a penny into this. The edge I will build will be made of nothing but my preferences and nuances to whatever implicit learning I decide to write down as my faith to my Notion Bible. I think you finally realize that I've lost my mind at this point, so let's get into the meat.
My Fortune 500. I'm looking to buy me an estate.
Every time the audio's poopy, that's like my live voice recording.
You know what? This looks kinda... Wait, I'm trying to lose money. Okay, let me lose money. So if I wanted to lose money, I would probably enter right here. I'd probably enter right here. Fund my account. Wait, what? Nigga, so what, am I just watching?
I was being honest when I said I didn't even know how the website worked. I didn't even know I had to fund my account before I started demo trading. So here's what I wrote in my notes when this happened. I literally don't know what the fuck is going on. ...
I don't even know why I sat up. I'm literally just gonna sit back and lazy dick this. How often you gonna stay between these little three jumps, man? Cause right here I'm really trying to do some breaking even consolidation type of visualization, so I can realization find my edge. Okay.
Yeah, right here I was looking for an example of what I've seen from somebody else in the past, of a video I've watched, blah blah blah. It was somebody else's data, not my own. So as of the current person that's speaking to you right now, I haven't adopted this. Regardless, what I wrote right here in my notes, the 1 minute makes me feel queasy and uneasy. I'm anxious, money hungry. Oh, I'm an anxious, money hungry dwarf who wants results. At least I think so.
A minute is fucking painful, cuz, like, holy shit. If I had got in right here, I could have fucked around and found out. I definitely could have fucked around and found out right here. Am I tweaking or not? I don't know. I might be tweaking, but I could have fucked around and found out. Got my little coins off, right?
See, right here was the start of the boxes. What I was doing with the boxes is I was trying to predict the market here. Like, I don't even know the right words right now, but whenever the market is at a standstill, and basically when it ain't really moving up and down, and I forgot the specific word and the verbiage, even though it doesn't really matter, I just know what it is. I was trying to put a box and predict that things would stay within that box, and I mean, I went 2 for 3 here, gang. I went 2 for 3. If this was the first time looking at this shit, you know, it made me think I was a guru or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I'm really about this.
What you need to do is maintain right here. What I want you to do, you see, I'm using my mind here. What I want you to do is remain, in this area for an extended period of time. That's what I want you to do. That's what you're gonna do, because I told you to do it. Damn it. And this is exactly what's gonna happen. I'm going to tell you to do this, and you're going to listen. All right? Let's see how this goes. Hey, get obedient, bro. Get obedient. Bro, get obedient, brother. What are you doing? Hey, why aren't you being obedient? No way, I just predict. Oh my God, I'm foreskinning. Never mind. More notes. Foreskin does not equal funds.
You see, like right here, it's in between this box and me going 2 for 3. You could assume that another time it stayed inside this box, and it's called consolidation, I think. To conclude day 1 of here are my notes. I literally don't know what the fuck is going on. The 1 minute makes me feel queasy and uneasy, and I'm anxious, and I am an anxious, hungry dwarf that wants results fast. Foreskin does not equal funds. Implicit data. I don't know why or how, but I somewhat have been able to identify a grouping of candles doing candle things within 2 boxes that was placed previously before. While writing this, my gut has truly failed me. I couldn't tell you why. Nobody can. And I said that because my last box was so wrong that, yeah, I didn't like it. So my gut had failed me. On to day 2. About day 2. Yeah, I didn't do day 2. I think I just played with my dick that day. I'm gonna be honest. On to the next day.
So, I don't know why this is red. That's an echo. I don't know why this is red. Damn! Boy, what the fuck? Hold on, let me check the news.
Now, here's my start in using the news. Not really using it, but looking at it, peeping it, realizing it. And this day I practically concluded. Actually, let me read my notes here. Day 2. I'm scared. My gut's telling me to just not trade today. I know it ain't my money, nigga, but what the fuck is going on? Shit, just dipping, twin. Okay, what I'm gaining from this shit. I think if I was really in that paint for real and I really needed that bread, I would just trade something else. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought I would gain from that. Also, I checked that news and there was an orange photo talking about some niggas losing homes and shit. This has to be the reason. I'm chilling, nigga. Wait until 11 a.m. to look at that market and decide whether or not you feel good about trading that day. I don't even think. I'm not reading no more. But I don't even think I looked back at 11 a.m. I think I just went and fucked around that day. So on to the next day.
What the fuck? Look at, ew, like, who was entering today, nigga? Look, the fuck is this? Like, imagine if I had some money. Oh my god, nigga, this shit would hurt, twin. The fuck, twin?
Okay, for my next day, I actually didn't do any trades, but I did take a screenshot. 2 screenshots, in fact, 1 screenshot of how the market looked, and then also a screenshot of the news. And for right reason, I'm honestly thinking he's right here. He said AM currently staring at the 8:40 AM. Oh, AM. Okay, I'm retarded. I would simply just not trade under. I would simply just not trade today under these conditions. Right, my nigga. Cause we ain't trying to lose the bag here. Let's keep it pushing to the next day. Actually, there is no next day. There's only 6 they what? There's only 6 days out of the week you can truly trade within. So look, I fucked around, found out my first week was nothing. But guess what? I'm not gonna leave it at that. I actually ended up funding my demo account, and it took. Actually, I funded it the second day, and I funded that joint, and then it took some days for them to actually do some weird shit with my account and actually let me trade with the demo. So the next week, I had actually traded with my demo account, and here are the results. There won't really be any talking here, but this is all you can see.
Okay, bye.